Welcome. Welcome. Let me see that again. How about that? How about that, folks? Check out that. You like that? You like that intro? The beat. That is quite the intro video. Welcome to the B&E Show, minus the E today. Unfortunately, we got caught up with lots of work. Fortunate for us. But there was a poll that we conducted earlier this week. There were several questions basically talking about fixed wireless. What is fixed wireless? Um, you know, Basically 58% of more than a few people voted, and they want to know how much bandwidth can be pushed across fixed wireless. Well, the answer, my friend, is a ton of bandwidth. Do you need 10 gig, 5 gig, 1 gig, 500 meg, 140 meg? These are all symmetrical, dedicated internet connections. Fixed wireless can do all of that. I'm going to play a video here. This is an actual speed test video that our crews took on site in a customer's IDF room. This video you're going to see is natural wireless is dual path, ultra low latency fixed wireless antennas connecting from the roof down into the nearest IDF closet for the client. So I'm going to play this video. It's a quick shot. Let me start this video up here. Have a gander here. See that speed test going through? Natural wireless, natural wireless.
Okay. Let's go downstairs.
Oh, that looks like that was a Strong Island accent. The E is not here in the B&E show, unfortunately, but from that video, I'll play it again here. If you see this video, the speed test, it's 0 millisecond latency. That's how fast, that's how low the latency is. This is a multi-gigabit dual path dedicated internet connection you just saw right there. So the answer to more than 50% of respondents wanted to know how much speed can be pushed over fixed wires. The answer is right now, reliably, you can push 10 gigabits per second, symmetrical, dedicated internet access over fixed wires. That's a ton of bandwidth, 10 gigabits. Many other respondents wanted to know what an installation looks like. Is there a service level agreement? Yes, there is 100% of service level agreement with Natural Wireless Service. I can't say for sure if other operators around the globe also have SLAs or service level agreements, but ask the local carrier if they have it. People wanted to see what an install looks like. So let me share this picture right here with you. This photo you see here is an actual install. This is what fixed wireless looks like on the rooftop. When you work with Natural Wireless, you get a dual path connection. That means there are two separate connections up on that roof. Each of those connections goes back to a diverse data center, and there is real-time automatic failover between each of the connections. So this is what the install looks like. It's not obtrusive. It's not massive. These are small antennas. These are 1 foot diameter antennas. They're tiny, tiny antennas that honestly, who would even notice these on the rooftop of a building? This would be overlooked as something, but this is not just something. This is powering an operation, a business, an infrastructure. The history, a few people did want to know about the history of fixed wireless, Again, and it's so important. Education is key here. Fixed wireless is not a new technology. It is 121 years old. Fixed wireless, guess what, is older than fiber optic. Maybe you're asking yourself, then why don't the big players use fixed wireless instead of fiber optic? Honestly, I believe that the traditional carriers have deployed an exorbitant amount of resources and capital into their fiber infrastructures, and they're married to it, and they cannot get out of it. But they see the fixed wireless, and they're like, "Wow, we spent essentially billions upon billions of dollars for our fiber optic, but we can achieve the same connectivity with fixed wireless." So ask yourself that question: why aren't more people getting on board? The answer to that is they are getting on board. People are jumping on the bandwagon. There are more and more new fixed wireless operators out there. But honestly, it's not the wild wild west. But unless the operator truly knows how to operate an infrastructure, it will be either great or not so great for a customer. I'm going to share another picture here. This is just showing that every single person in the United States of America has been using fixed wireless since they've been using a cell phone. So what you see here are mobile towers. You've seen them in your communities, you've seen them on the highways, you've seen them on top of buildings. So the long rectangular antennas you see in this photo, those are what our phones, our mobile phones connect to. The round antennas are microwave or millimeter wave antennas. This is where the bandwidth is essentially coming in. It's called backhaul. The backhaul is powering those long rectangular antennas. So if you ever wonder why is your phone so fast these days, well, because I have quote unquote 5G service from my carrier. Yeah, you do. It's great. But what's giving the quote unquote 5G all of that bandwidth? Guess what? It's fixed wireless. Fixed wireless is cheaper to install. It's cheaper to support. It's cheaper to swap out if something happens. It is the future. It is last mile connectivity. More and more people need to become more comfortable with it. It's 121 years old. It's not a new technology. And I just want to play this video again here because folks have been asking, what does fixed wireless produce? How much bandwidth can you do? Here you go. How about this? This is, what is that? That's 8 gigabits per second, 0 millisecond latency, and more than 7 gigabits upload. That is a ton of speed. 8 gig down, 7,900 upload. That's incredible. 0 millisecond latency. Now, can your traditional operators do that for you with fiber optic? Absolutely. But would you want your business to have a fiber optic 10 gig in the basement and then a second fiber optic 10 gig in the basement for diversity? Is that really diverse? Absolutely not. Having 2 connections coming from underground is not diverse. We've all been there. We've all had the multi-coax connections for quote unquote failover. But people make the same mistake having multiple fiber connections in their building and think they have redundancy, they have diversity. But it's not diversity if you're still relying on the last mile fiber underground. Come in fixed wireless. Fixed wireless, designed correctly like natural wireless does, eliminates any potential downtime. If there's a fiber cut in the street and your customer has fixed wireless with natural wireless, they're going to be operational. They're going to get alerts that their fiber is down. But because they have natural wireless inside their infrastructure, they're going to be operational. They're going to be online. You know, one of these days, I strongly believe we will see more and more 10 gigabit connections deployed. I mean, actually, I see it today, day in and day out. Why do we see that? The bandwidth appetite keeps growing. Cloud applications, infrastructure upgrades. The cost to enter 10 gig territory is significantly cheaper with fixed wireless, and you get the same reliability and redundancy. With that all said, let me share a reminder to everybody out there, all the partners and clients out there. It's imperative that clients understand and partners understand diversity Having multiple fibers underground is not diversity. Take the fiber underground. Do yourself a favor. Call someone that does fixed wires. Call Natural Wires. We will help you, hold your hand, help educate you so you can educate your clients. Understand the difference between diversity. Understand what hybrid fixed wireless is versus pure fixed wireless. Another huge topic that we will cover on another discussion, another call. But understand the difference. Pure fixed wireless is a fit for any type of business that cannot be offline. So with that, go sell something.